Griffin the Griffin by BlackWing. Chapter 1. Well, this is original. Piss off, I don't have time to deal with you punks. I'm late for a swirly with Daniel, and then I've got my lunchtime meeting with Billy. I can pencil you in for a week from Tuesday. Yeah, I'm pretty much the school's punching bag. Nobody does anything about it, and every time I try, I'm the one who ends up in trouble with the authorities. Not the police, the teachers, the principals, and the worthless parents of these punks who think their little boys can do no wrong. They're used to getting away with everything, and it's gone to their heads. My parents are constantly punishing me for stuff I didn't even do. I get beat up at school, suspended for fighting back, and I get grounded for a month, and the twats that started it get a new Xbox from their moms to make them feel better. My parents put me in ballroom dancing because they thought I'd hate it. Then pulled me from it. Something about not wanting me to be a fancy-footed pansy, which translates to, you're supposed to hate it, but that's not happening, it's over. I still practice on my own, and it ain't ballroom. Shuffling, stomp, and anything else with wubs. Another thing my parents hate me for, my music. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Oh look, the geek trying to be a smart, one of them said. Better than be a dumb, like you, which is a problem considering that's where your brain is. My attitude was met with a punch to the stomach. I'm a rather sarcastic person, helps deal with the pain. Not so tough now, are you? Are you? I've been beaten so much, your pansy little punches don't even hurt anymore. I headbutted him. Didn't hurt me, he fell over. Might have been because I have a harder head. It's more likely to be him being piss drunk. You're gonna pay for that, said a third. Nope, we're not on school grounds. The teachers ain't gonna save you, and the cops never come near this park. You're the one who needs saving, said the first. He dove at me and was met by a knee right below the lungs. No coordination whatsoever. When you get hit a lot, you learn to avoid being hit. When you're physically weak, you learn to hit the spots that cause the most pain with the least force. Getting the wind knocked out of you hurts. I know firsthand. So I can imagine what he's feeling. Combine that with being able to dodge like a pro due to the balance from my dance classes, and you got a whirlwind. You're gonna die, Griff. The third, Carl, someone I despise particularly, pulled a knife and tried to stab. A very loose, twitchy, slow, drug-induced stab. I corkscrewed my arm around his, placed the other on the inside of his shoulder, and dislocated it. No permanent damage, but hurts like hell. I cracked my neck and gave him a wicked grin. Normally I'm pretty mellow, happy even, when I'm alone. I don't like other people, mostly because for some strange reason, they don't like me. Never found out why. Maybe it was the dancing lessons. Gave me amazing balance and coordination, though. More than enough to deal with these druggy wits. Back to the topic at hand. Being alone makes you a target, but it also makes you learn how to take care of yourself. Every once in a while, I get pushed over the edge and my personality changes completely. I go from normal, calm, collected to sadistic, malevolent, and calculating. Nerd rage is a powerful thing. I think faster than normal people. Comes from having to think faster than the punks that think it's fun to treat me like dirt. I took their shoes and threw them off the bridge we were on onto the freeway below. Enjoy walking home barefoot. Just to add a little extra humiliation. Besides, their parents would just go out and buy them a $400 pair of Nikes tomorrow anyway. In an internet cafe, one of the few places nerds like me can go hang out and not be bothered. We're kind of like a pack of wolves. Sure, when we're alone, a lion can pick us off, but there's no way one would come to a den of 30 of us. Little known fact, nerds who have had enough learn how to hurt people. Some learn kendo, others learn karate. I learned anatomy. Pressure points. The body's strong and weak points. How to cause as much pain to other people as possible without actually damaging them. Works well when you want to get someone off your back without getting the cops involved. The punks from before all have criminal records, so it's not like they're going to go to the cops. They spent a day in a cushion jail before their moms bailed them out, and they think they're hardcore. I was watching My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. I can't watch it at home. It's just another thing my parents would judge me for. The nerds, geeks, and losers like me don't think that way. Lots of them play games, World of Warcraft, StarCraft. Others play games real life, chess, and Dungeons and Dragons. Others work on homework, and some watch television. Internet cafes are heavens for us. They let us escape school, family, life. Everyone who doesn't understand. I watch My Little Pony because it's a world of happiness. At least in Ponyville, that is. We don't see much of what goes on elsewhere. It must have its fair share of troubles if characters like Gilda and Trixie exist, as well as the land dispute with the buffalo. Still a sight better than Earth. So, do you ever think about going to Equestria? Asked someone in the cafe. Yeah, I mean, it's just a cartoon, but it's a lot better than here. If you could go, what would you want to be? He asked. Really? Being there would be enough. I wouldn't really care. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a donkey or a cow. That's just lame. Being a dragon would be cool, but I'd be huge and there's plenty of trouble in that. I definitely want to be a non-speech capable animal, like a dog or a manicore. Other than that, I haven't really thought about it, really. Wouldn't you miss your family, your friends? The stranger asked. I didn't mind talking to him, since he was clearly a brony as well. And we know what other bronies are like. We trust each other. I'm pretty sure my family hates me. It's a constant yelling match, and they're always looking for ways to make me miserable. As for friends? What friends? I'm in an internet cafe, which pretty much tells you I'm a nerd, so I wouldn't have many. The fact that I'm sitting over here alone means that I have even less or none. I used to have people I thought were my friends, but they all bailed out when I found out I was a brony. You're the first person I've met who knows anything about the show and doesn't mindlessly hate it. True enough. Well, off you go then, he said, snapping his fingers. Wait, what? Was all I could say before there was a flash of light, then darkness.